Hello.
Hello. Greetings.
It's time.
It's time. Uh, so this is a visual novel that I think Tirith sent me the second one,
Yeah.
but then I went back and bought the first one. So it's two visual novels. It's Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, Inside a Bag of Milk, which is a very short visual novel. I think it's like 20-30 minutes. And then there is a sequel, which is the one Tirith sent me, which is Milk Outside of a Bag of Milk, Outside of a Bag of Milk. And it's like an hour or so, I think. So I think we can play both of them tonight. Unless I'm an idiot and like fuck something up. But it's not really like a point and click kind of thing.
Yeah, if it's a
Just a
visual novel, you kind of just read.
Yeah, so we will go with English. Okay. Do we just get a message?
Yeah, it was just in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
You have to help them buy milk.
All right, help me buy milk. Okay. Write down your name. My name is Eidolon. Ooh, that's a sound. I'm on my way to the store rehearsing the speech. I haven't been out for so long that I've forgotten the words they say when they enter the store. I'm on my way to the store. Shut up and go. Shouldn't you help me? I'm deeply breathing in. Hello, can I... Damn, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lips with annoyance. So once again, hello, can I get... whole word more? Thank you, I'm trying really hard. In my opinion, this time the... Is that an I?
I think it's an L, a
L
lowercase L.
was longer than usual. Do you think this is it? Who knows? Hello, can I... I better keep my lips sealed. Don't worry. Okay. By the way, you have been walking with your left foot on asphalt and your right foot on grass for a whole minute. What? My right leg froze in the air. How much? 50 steps on asphalt and 51 on grass. You will have to cancel the previous step. Hee hee hee. How do you imagine it? This is not the first time. You were taught how to do it. Come on. I don't remember. I'm going to burst into tears. From the beginning. So, step 1. Take a step back to get your foot exactly into your own trail. Wait, how is it step 1? So it's already the 52nd, but wait, if I'm going backwards, then 50th, it still doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, step 50th, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your trail. Could you paraphrase it at least a little? can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you will be very, very guilty if you do not buy milk. Damn, really? So are you ready? Yes, yes. I gently changed the position of the leg, peering carefully into the thick grass. When I entered the store, I asked the very first person I met, "Hello, can I?" Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. You'd better not do it. He is clearly not going to change his lines. You run the risk of falling into an endless loop.
An ode to you as well, Mochum.
Oh. 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 Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. What? Oh. What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What is so terrible about it? I have a frightening image as soon as I imagine it. I can show, explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that it'll
cost me a dozen something.
Something like that. So, I'll just keep on ignoring his question. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. I gather all the will into a fist. Oh. Oh. My interlocutor shook and crawled. You just repeated after him. And it worked. Do it more often. Wait, I said that he crawled, but did he really crawl? Because I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Yeah, just now. Personally, I did not hear. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the shelves, there are bags of milk. The two of us are standing, and milk lies, or maybe... Slow down. Do you even remember why you came? To buy milk. So buy. Right here? How, in your opinion, should I reply? I suppose something like, not here. Not here. Take the bag to the cash register. To the cash desk. Cash desk. You were getting on my nerves. Okay, not here. Take the bag and go to the cash desk. I guessed the first sentence. And you, like for spite, didn't make a pause before the second one. Want to take away all my small victories? I sigh and pull my hand to take milk, or rather a bag of milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Reception. 15 minutes before store closing. Hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, in letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But authors are not lazy there, and you don't... Whoa, what? And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, in letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But authors are not lazy there, and you don't be lazy too. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your language. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or there'll be no good at home. Already running. Hello, can I get milk, please? You have it. Ah, give. I put out a weighty bag at the pay desk. Of course, not just a bag, but milk too. Hello, can I get it back, please? No. Please? No. But please, Mum will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Hey. What? Pay for milk. Haha, really, what would I do without you? I pull a crumpled cash out of my pocket and give it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. About 2 days have passed before he nodded satisfactorily and put a cash in the machine. Thank you, goodbye. I'm walking down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly pulls away my hand, reminding me of the times I took physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the pay machine, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk inside another bag. Don't get me wrong, I just like the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. A gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thanks for your interest. I feel like a mile of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? As if I would tell you. But I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. I agree, it's not the tastiest ice cream unless you want to drink more than eat. So the way from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the way from the gas station to home is ice cream. For today's walk, my body will be in every part of this way. Simple math. Okay. I feel movement under my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance, and how do people move on something as uneven as the urban plain? Neat, heel, sock. I count every meter of the way I've gone. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out. Ah? I unconsciously take a sharp step aside. At the same moment, a huge bear sweeps past me with a wild ripple. Hey, I'm walking here! I'm throwing a stumbling peek at the rapidly moving animal. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes in the back of their head? You might have died. Come on, are you saying someone will seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is cruel and dangerous. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My path continues. If you think about it, the way from the store has one interesting property. The most bizarre ways it adjusts to me. When I hurry, all the traffic lights are servicefully extinguished. When I want to cry, a cloud appears and pours rain flows that hide my tears. Right now, I feel how the cloud is slowly gathering over my top. I'm sad. Are you sure all this is really happening? And how else? Have you ever been visited by the idea that all of this is only in your head? The instruction did not say that at all. Apparently, these pills don't work on me either. Pills have nothing to do with it. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I'm really, really grateful to you, but please, no more. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading right now. As you say. I squeeze my head with both hands and set a thought block. With the edge of my eye, I notice a small bench, a great place for cliched visual novel monologue. I'm getting closer, putting a noticeably heavy bag of milk nearby and raising my head to the sky. Listen, I'm a little embarrassed, haha. I understand I'm going crazy. Drugs are working less and less effectively, so ultimately things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Can I type here? I mean, I'm assuming they're talking about suicide. I'll be honest with you, and I expect the same from you, please. Do you understand what I'm talking about? What are we talking about?
I don't know if you're supposed to respond with something specific or just say yes or no.
Yes. Really? I must be quite unlike an exemplary protagonist, right? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it because now I need a lot of effort just to distinguish letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I wouldn't like to say my diagnoses. Let at least you be the one who sees me as I am. Even if I made you up, don't take it away from me, okay? Don't ask me about too much. How stupid is all this? From the very beginning, you followed me, read my delusional thoughts, heard my stupid conversations. Maybe I seem crazy and weird to you. Haha. What is it like to see the world without my eyes? Well, I'm sorry, with my eyes. Ever since something happened, I only see red everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I've been used to it for a long time. To be honest, I even forgot what the other colors look like. Let it go. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all, because I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think they're the ones who are scared. Can you imagine it? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Do you promise? Sure. Really? Do you promise? Yes. I promise. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't not to ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have raised this topic. So, you're really wondering what happened to me. I won't take time. What do you see?
Red.
Yeah, red. I mean, I don't know. Are you sure? One way or another, this is my dad. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I would never have thought... Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. In general, he threw himself out of the window and died. This is my last memory, then a long gap. Strange, very strange. Today is the first time I've been able to buy something from a store without a serious incident. Of course, the medicine helped me. However, I think it's more of your merit. I was thinking all the time, do not screw up in front of the reader, or oh my god, what will he think, haha. I don't know why I decided to become a character in a visual novel for the sake of going to the store today, but it has clearly borne fruit. Thank you. By the way, I think there are some frameworks in our communication. That's how I like it. And yet, I'm so sad lately. I think more and more about what my life has become ever since Dad. Well, you understand. Day after day is the same. I've tried so many pills that I can't feel the difference between them anymore. As long as they keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. I want to tell you so much. It was very rude of you. Oh no. I will not press you, I just advise you go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, let's go. I stop on my floor and hang by the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights. A few minutes ago, the pills finally came to naught, so I'm just enjoying blissful silence. When I am under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head. Mixing with the sounds of the world around me, they create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. Oh shit. Did you bring milk? Hi, Mom. Did you bring milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah, that was 20 minutes pretty much.
Okay. What do we think about that?
I mean, that's about what I expected it to be.
Yeah. Um. So I mean, we talked about games like this last week because there's just that like line of indie games that are just about depression.
Yeah.
um.
Which, I mean, it's got to be one of the healthier ways to work through it, so, I mean.
Well, I think this one was good because like I don't know, it seemed to be more concrete and personal than some that I've seen. I guess not that anybody's like expression of their depression is not real. It's just like I don't know. This was good, and like I like the surreal elements of it a lot.
I really love a black, red, and purple palette.
No, the palette was fucking awesome. Who's talking?
Mochum said that they're gonna have to think about that for a little bit, and that the it was good because of the length, the visual style, and the sort of unsettling ending. Like, that's definitely part I appreciate about it. Is it's like, here's a little story. It's not forever when you already know what the thing is about. You know what I'm talking about? Like, a lot of these games just go on and on and on, and it's like, I get it, dude.
Yeah.
You're sad.
Like the one we put, like the specific one I'm talking about from Itch.io last week was just so on the nose with it, and it was like literally, it took 5 minutes, and like the character like committed suicide in that one. Like it's very unsubtle, and like I get it, but it takes a little more style to really sell that as a concrete narrative, and this worked really well. Because this really does feel like somebody writing something to work through something in terms of like, I could imagine somebody like going to the store and trying to deal with their anxiety by pretending that they are in a visual novel and then coming home and like writing a visual novel about it. All right, put up the
Yeah,
BRB.
yeah.
So this has
Whoop.
a sequel, which I think is a little more developed in terms of like it's a little longer. I think it's got like more visual. Um, what's the word I'm looking for? It's got more visual work done on it.
Yeah,
Um,
it looked like it had like an AMV opening.
yeah, yeah. It looked like it had a little animation at the beginning. Okay, so there you go. All right, so this is milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk.
Hello, Greg.
What's up, Greg?
Greg says meat inside more meat. A turducken.
A turducken, hell yeah. How would you make a vegan turducken?
I mean, the same way you just use whatever.
I'm just trying to think of like specifically vegan alternatives. I feel like you would like instead of like using like purchased meat substitutes,
Uh-huh.
I feel like you could like take a block of tofu
Mm-hmm.
and sort of cut it open on one side like you would to like stuff a chicken breast,
Mm-hmm.
like stuff it with mushrooms.
Yeah.
Then you wrap that in what's that stuff? We've only tried it a couple times.
Greg says he's made a vegan one once.
What's tempeh? You wrap it in tempeh, and then you can wrap that in.
Kwai says just get a giant tofu and put smaller tofu into it.
Well, that's just tofu. That doesn't count. So mushrooms and tofu and tempeh, and then that whole package wrap in what's that? Seitan.
Hmm.
And you've got like a multi-layered thing with different alternative meaty textures. What did Greg make one out of?
I don't know. He hasn't said yet.
Well, I demand to know.
Raycon Greg's vegan turducken recipe.
Hell yeah. Greg did a really cool stream earlier today where he played with a Brian Eno iPad app where you can draw and write things in like a little digital tablet space, and it will interpret the brush strokes as ambient noise. So it makes like a really interesting freeform ambient track. Then he played music over it, like sort of just freestyled some stuff over it.
I feel like this tea smells better than it tastes.
Think so?
Mm-hmm. Like it just boasts a lot of flavors, and I'm not really getting any of
It's the
them.
pu'er hazelberry, so I definitely
Yeah.
taste the pu'er.
Yeah, and I feel like that's overpowering everything else because it's supposed to have like cocoa and strawberry and hazelnut and cream, but all I really taste is pu'er. But it smells almost like chocolate.
Yeah, like I definitely get the hazelberry. Like it has like a Nutella kind of smell, and I get a lot of sweetness from like the strawberry and stuff. So I mean, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can tell that it's sweeter than a pu'er would be.
Yeah.
Greg says it was called a vegeducken. It was a zucchini inside an eggplant inside butternut squash with a special stuffing between each layer. The secret recipe, 11 herbs and spices.
Zucchini and an eggplant and a butternut squash. And it's baked with the stuffing around each layer. Excuse me. That doesn't sound good.
I try it. I'm not a fan of. Well, I like eggplant. Of those three, eggplant's probably my favorite vegetable.
Yeah. I mean, I like those, but also, I'm just.
I feel like it would come down to that special stuffing.
Yeah.
I feel like that could make it very, very good if it's tasty. And he says yes, baked.
I feel like I just don't like vegetables as much as I wish I did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when all I've got in front of me is vegetables, it's like, eh.
Like, there are certain veggies, he says, honestly, I didn't make it well. Like, vegetables, most of the time, I can take or leave.
Right.
And like I feel like when they're prepared in a way I like, it totally negates like any sort of healthy benefit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like healthy vegetables that I mean like non-healthy vegetables, like a big plate of potatoes or something that's like just fucking doused in butter and shit,
Mm-hmm.
like or
That being said, I can't eat a whole bag of baby carrots
ugh,
without any
no,
dip or
no,
anything. I
fuck that.
love baby carrots.
I don't want any kind of carrot. Carrots are fucking disgusting. Like I can eat carrots when they're cooked with other stuff. Like if it's like a roast and there's like carrots and stuff
Mm-hmm.
in there, and they're really well seasoned. But like, I just don't like carrots that much. But like, I don't know. After I eat vegetables for a little bit, like the vegetable, like everything has like this same sort of vegetal quality to it that really starts to get to me. God, okay, is there more tea?
A little bit, yeah.
If you would pour it for me, please. Are we getting made fun of because I'm a vegan who doesn't like vegetables
And
very
oh,
much?
Kawhi's making a disgusted face over cooked vegetables. Like I do like raw vegetables a
Oh
lot.
no, no,
Like
no,
I can
no,
eat. I
no.
love broccoli too. I can eat broccoli raw.
I I like all that. Like I'll eat a little bit of broccoli raw. I'll eat a little bit of broccoli cooked. Like it's good,
Uh huh.
but I don't want to eat a lot of it. It's not something I crave ever. But I do prefer vegetables cooked ultimately. Trying to think if there's any vegetable I really like raw, but there's not.
You had that cabbage soup for a while
Oh, that
last
shit
year
was
or year before
awesome.
last.
Time is an illusion. Who knows? No, that cabbage stew I was making for a while was really good. I feel like Snuggles is the kind of person who eats celery and likes it.
Snuggles says that for the record, roasted veggies are delicious. She just prefers them raw.
Give us your opinions on celery. Your opinions will get you banned from the chat.
We've said something about celery before because Tirith was saying that
I think Tirith likes it.
yeah, Tirith and Snuggles both do like celery.
Yeah,
It's just
celery's
when Tirith or I don't remember if it was Tirith or Snuggles saying, ants on a log. How could you disrespect ants on a log? And I'm like, you like raisins and peanut butter. You don't like celery.
Tirith doesn't like raisins though.
Tirith does like raisins. She doesn't like raisin pie.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like raisin pie.
Oh, it was Snuggles, and Snuggles says she eats celery when people order wings.
Mm-mm. Celery is disgusting. I hate celery.
I'm that, but with pickles. When you get meals that get pickles on the side, I'm like, do you want your pickle?
Yeah. Which I mean, sometimes I don't really like. You can have my pickle. I don't really care. Like I like a pickle, but it's not something I just want to eat all the time.
Mojam also says that he eats celery as a vehicle for sauce. And Greg says celery is good.
There are better vehicles for sauce. Like, have you ever like dipped a fry in something? Like, because I feel like if you're dipping celery and stuff, then you probably just haven't tried fries dipped in something. Because like, why would you ever choose a celery stalk? It's disgusting.
I don't like the texture of celery. Like celery tastes like water, so it's one of those things where like that's fine, but like it's like
It tastes like filthy water.
it's just like the stringiness of celery
The
is
cellulose.
unpleasant. Also, Greg says I'm your pickle man.
I'm your pickle man. Do what I can. Anyway. All right. Milk. Outside a bag of milk. Outside a bag of milk. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Please take care. All right, we can actually save this game, which we might want to do. Store is closing soon. This This looks so nice.
Mm-hmm. The anime character about to go crazy.
Jesus Christ. What a fucking intro. Holy shit.
Tirith have arrived.
Tirith!
And she has renewed her subscription, and we didn't get an alert. We gotta sit down and fix OBS. It's gotten a little out of whack.
Fix on there. In fact, how many followers does it we have?
81?
Yeah, I think we've got 83 now.
Okay.
Because
I'm sorry,
like
go ahead.
Ariana actually followed us today.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't think she had a chance to, but I talked to her in Greg's stream, and I think she went over and followed. Tirith, how are you?
Tirith said, "Goots on the snoot, goots on the snoot."
Goots, big Gootson, little pet nasty, big Gootson. Tirith has come so I can babble nonsense at her that only she will understand. I'm glad you're here, Tirith. We're about to play the game that you gifted us. Did you miss the first one? If you did, it's okay, but it was really cool. I think this one's going to be a whole lot better, in fact.
Yeah, she's working.
I'm so sorry. Alright, milk outside a bag of milk. Outside a bag of milk. Let's do a new game.
Colin is here, but I shan't repeat what he said.
What up, Colin? What did he say?
He said, "Show me what that Greg Nog do."
Oh my god, what did I say today? Greg Nog inside a bag of Greg Nog inside a bag of Greg Nog. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. So is this following like right after the end of the first one?
Seems like it.
Like, I love how that intro, like, it was really fucking cool, but also it was like last time on Inside a Bag of Milk, and it's like, okay, we bought milk. Like, this is a really fucking dramatic intro just showing us buy milk. Which I totally understand, because I have fucking social anxiety when I go to stores and shit. So, like, I understand the feeling. I walk past the kitchen on my way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Ahaha, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death, but wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. What this fucking soundtrack is like
Baller.
over the top. Like, what the fuck? Also, this shit here is fucking cool as shit.
Greg wants to know who orders a bag of milk. Is that a Canadian thing?
It's a thing in a lot of countries that are not America. So they do it in Canada, they do it in Scandinavia. I think this game is either Russian or Eastern European. I'm not sure. But yeah, like I think typically like you have a pitcher, like a plastic pitcher at your house, and then you just buy bags of milk and you sit the bag in the pitcher and you snip it a corner off so you can pour it from the bag. But I don't know why they do that. I don't know if it's I don't know. It's probably cheaper to transport. But it's like plastic waste. You could be using paper cartons, I guess. I don't know. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. If Jeff was here, we could ask him about Canadian bagged milk.
Mochum says, I pour my milk cartons into bags and then cut a corner when I want to drink it.
Mochum, get the fuck out of this chat. What the fuck is wrong with you?
A piping bag of milk.
A piping bag? I pipe the milk directly onto my cereal every morning. I have to let it get chunky first so it pipes well. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hand until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews, but then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from the pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need a new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again.
Okay.
Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'm fucking glad the band Sun could make an appearance in this Ukrainian indie game. I finally get to my room, so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite times of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some little letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is that medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. Hang on a second, folks. Sorry about that. We good?
Yeah.
The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and when I find a reason not to swallow it, I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. My stomach doesn't hurt anymore. My eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom, she'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. Hey. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? You can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. Oh, the game froze. Fuck.
Cool.
Oh,
Wait.
there it goes. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Which one
Dialogue choices in Fallout 4 be like.
Stop lying. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah.
This poor girl cut her own bangs.
Oh, it's cute, though. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a squared squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better, but my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you want to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. Somehow, I find it hard to believe. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already, or I'll stop talking to you. No, don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit.
Sometimes it's better not to talk to anyone at all.
What is that from?
Walter White says it.
Oh, yeah. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? Fuck.
What'd you do?
Oh, shit. The capture card is right here, and it's boiling lava hot.
Ooh.
I need to get my thoughts in order. You still have audio and everything, right?
Yeah, everything's fine on my end.
That bumped it. I was afraid it fucked it up. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off my hand with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way.
You would not believe your eyes.
Oh my god. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough. I hate you. I spring to my feet and I scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So what? So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. Now start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oh, Jesus Christ. Those are those flashing images, I guess. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching?
I often wonder that.
I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, all my eyelashes one after another. If I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. No! I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding away from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me either. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, no, no. If I make even the smallest messes here, I'll feel really bad. And all the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Who, me? No, of course not. I think if you got to put up your mind block, I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch? Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now, I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what the best part is? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. Look down. I look down after a moment. A small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowee. Wowee. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. The time has come now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Are we really point and click now? Oh, we are.
Oh.
We don't like that. Whatever that is. Where do you want to look?
That's milk, I think. Isn't it?
Oh,
It looks like
milk.
the box.
Yeah, that's your milk. So yeah, in the opening intro, the milk she picked up was in a carton. Yeah, yeah. It was in a box. What is the truth? That's what I want to know. Where do you want to look?
Oh, I don't care.
I'm going to look in the vent. It's not easy to get out of here. Okay. So these dead-ass plants. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects.
Dead plants attract more insects.
Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000th%. That's how much I don't care. And I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then act normal. I turn my eyes toward an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There is a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Alright, let's look somewhere else. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You already fixed that. Yeah, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly. Hooray! After circling my head, it lands on my palm. It rushes up my arm. Upon reaching my shoulder, it crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Is this a mouse hole in the floor down here?
Looks like it.
A Tom and Jerry mouse hole. Let's talk more about Tom and Jerry's mouse hole. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2, then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart. Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine. You have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time, I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My God, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Did you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Click it. I love this song. What does this one do? I was hoping you could turn on both. Oh, that one's a banger too.
Mm-hmm. The one on the shelf, sort of sounds like. Oh, well, not this one. The one it was playing before. This is new.
Yeah, it is new, isn't it?
Uh-huh. The one it was playing before sort of sounds like a song I know.
Oh. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. I spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the way. I think it's trying to say something. I could see that myself, if only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, and it flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue. Finished. Is that all of them?
No, there's lots of other ones you haven't clicked.
I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Oh, I didn't click it. Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one. Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy a notebook instead. Instead, you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another. How would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. You're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Let's not go there, okay? I stand up and I study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes tight. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling is stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait. Open your eyes. No. It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No, calm down.
I mean, to be fair, there are no words that make me madder than being told to calm down.
Well, yeah. Or to look at your old art. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder, the pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way, everything that is the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me, that's it, I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the little pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Umbrella. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunder clouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can't do it without my help.
That it can do
That
it.
it can do it, I'm sorry. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? I'm sure we won't find anything there. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. It is kind of cool, though.
I know.
Totally not cool. Tell me, what's inside of your bag instead? Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Did you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes the others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our rooms. And then what happened? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please? Fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. The scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. Dad bought milk on the way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on my back, knowing that these moments should never, ever be ignored. I turn around, but there's nothing there. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. There's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I manage to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and I see the small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing and can't even fly. I guess the firefly is really tired. I bend down and pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then it goes silent. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching.
I think there was
This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to my senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Maybe we'll find something inside. Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. What were you trying to say?
I think the fan.
Yeah, there's still a couple of things over here.
Okay.
What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan, and I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in and the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching.
Yeah, there's like one thing on the ground.
Oh. Is that a blunt? What's this?
Wouldn't you like to know?
What the fuck? And what are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You're the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do. Is there any more secret stuff that we didn't click? I don't think so. Oh, you can't click this.
Can't click this.
Finish searching. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. Damn. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? We'll go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way somebody cares about you that much, or alright, let's stay here. I don't know what to say. What do you think?
I don't know.
This one feels mean.
Yeah.
But maybe not mean. I don't know.
I really don't know.
Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand what you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of a room and I couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well, Deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yeah, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. I guess they liked this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, I still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know? Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shush. And I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. It's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and I see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Or aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. You think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is Stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way.
Kauai says she's gonna start demanding things from people, then striking a victory pose.
That's probably a good plan. Our trip to the store went fine. It's not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this, someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Ah, what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long rows of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. No, you never do that.
You suffer.
You suffer. Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear anything. I can't, fuck. I can't.
It's back. It's wrong. It's double negative there.
I can hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. Only when we turn the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Drat. I need to incorporate that word into my vocabulary.
Drat?
Drat. Drat and egads. I feel like those are strong exclamatory words that need to come back. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I beat Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side as a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. It's a box! Why do they keep saying bag? Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him alone. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son... Oh my. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of a much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I guess we got a ending.
Hey, J-Mac.
What up, J-Mac? That was fucking wild.
Death helped with the programming.
Visuals by Ghost Funeral. Fuck.
I will only hire people with names that are thematically relevant to my project. Yeah, it looks like, I assume the first one was just the one person, and there's like a little team on this one.
Yeah. I mean, obviously there was a team. Like, that was so well put together and very nice. I'm not sure I follow the dream at the end. The sound design is super fucking good too.
Oh yeah.
What do we think about all that? I don't know if visual novels are really good to stream because it's just me talking, you know? Like, maybe that is entertaining, I don't know.
I mean, is it comfortable? I know you're not used to talking that much. So
like,
sometimes it makes your throat hurt.
I can do it, but I did run out of tea at the end, so
oh, no.
I would need more water if we were to do it again. I'm not going to do it again right now. So I don't know. You know, we got a ending, so
I wonder how many there could be, because it's not like you have a ton of choices.
I don't know. I kind of wonder if you get different dreams at the end, which could be cool. I don't know. Guess we'll have to just look at like how many achievements we didn't get.
Why says she likes it? She's here but playing other games.
Cool.
I mean, that's honestly how I listen to any stream.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
Like, background noise.
Alright, I think that's gonna be it. What is today?
19th. Wednesday.
So there's still the 26th. Huh?
What about the 26th?
26th is next Wednesday.
Oh,
so there's still one more month, or one more day, one more Wednesday before February. Because I kind of want to start Kodelka in February. So I think I'm going to play Mortal Shell next week.
Okay.
So we've got obligations this weekend. Do you still want to try to do Monster Rancher on the 29th?
Yeah, I thought that was the plan.
Okay.
Like, I want to play Pokemon on Friday.
On the 28th?
On the 28th.
When it comes out.
Yeah. So I may play that for a long time.
Yeah. Okay, so we will play Wild Arms this Friday.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to gauge how far you are from completing it after this Friday and see if it would be worth doing an extra stream next week to finish it?
I guess I should.
I mean, it's just a thought.
That's probably a good idea.
Because I figure once you start Pokemon...
Pokemon's not going to be my Friday game. It's supposed to be my Monday game, you know?
I guess that's true.
But I don't know how far I am from finishing Bayonetta.
I'm not sure.
But I'm probably closer to finishing Wild Arms than Bayonetta.
I would say so, yeah.
Like, I mean, even if it's an extra stream for me to play Pokemon, because I'm going to play Pokemon.
I know. Are you going to try to stream all of Pokemon?
I kind of want to try to.
Okay.
It may be difficult, though, because I can play a fucking Pokemon game.
I just don't want you to, like, play it once a week, because then you're just going to be wanting to play every other day. So, you know, do whatever you think is necessary. Alright, so Wild Arms this Friday. Bayonetta on Monday. Mortal Shell on Wednesday. Pokemon on Friday. Monster Rancher on the 29th. And then we should be starting something of a new schedule in February in terms of, like,
hang on a second,
starting new games. What?
Do you hear something coming from your computer?
Yeah. Hear music.
I wonder why I don't.
I don't know.
It says I have audio, but I don't hear anything.
I don't know. No big deal. We're done.
Oh, okay.
Did it unmonitor?
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
It just, I don't know.
Alright, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We will see you on Friday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.